stream of the second round of playoffs. This week we are gonna start things off with A-Shells versus Mason, the champion of last season. With me to cast this game, I have Folgado.
Hello, everyone.
So you wanna start breaking down teams? You wanna pick one? I'll take the other.
I can start with Masoon's team, I guess.
Sure.
We have the Screamtail Milotic Thunder Styrian, the Terra Isu and Avalok, the Iron Treads and the Dragulch. So, first thing I notice here is no Ogrepon, which is interesting. Always a big threat, just a click button kind of man, with extremely dangerous to almost every team.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's an interesting choice. He brought a more bulky build on this team. A really tough defensive core between Intel Milotic and Avalok, and we'll see. No Terra Malamar, no Pessimin, no Wigglytuff as well.
They can see the mons that on the layout, right? They didn't brought. Yeah, not sure about that.
No, they don't. They don't see it. They don't see it.
Don't see it. Okay.
Oh, they see. They see it. Sorry. They see
Okay,
it.
so on HL side, we see the Terra Electrode, the Cinderace, the Bundle, the Noivern, the Overquill, and the Mudsdale. So two Terra Captains in Electrode and Mudsdale, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Biggest surprise is probably no Annihilate because there's no Ghost Resist on the other side. And even if they were like, it's Wigglytuff, so Annihilate kind of goes in depending on the Terra on the Avalok. I guess the shells could be scared of that. Other than that, Bundle is pretty scary between Ice Beam, Freeze Dry. The Ice stab is pretty strong here. Electrode can be Terra Ice. You already told me that possibility. I agree.
Yeah, because
So
ice kind of it's probably Masoon's biggest weakness
yeah,
around
I
this
agree.
draft. It's ice. It's especially covered with bundle with freezer and electrode with the electric moves. So it gonna depend a lot on Screamtail, I feel. To
So we
take
have
this.
a more bulky team on Mason's side. We have a more balanced on National's side. So we'll see how that goes. You can see Azer's Overquill to try to help the mons like Bundle, Cinderace, Electros doing damage, even though there's two Rapid Spinners on the other side. So we have a lot of factors here. We assume the Electrode is going to be the Terra over Mudsdale. Makes more sense.
Yeah, I think that will be the case. Yes.
There's no reason to bring Electrode against the Dragaldi and the Iron Threads if you are not going to Terra.
And
So
Thunders.
and Thunderous, yeah, sure, and Thunderous. So yeah, I guess we covered pretty much all of it. So we're just gonna wait for them to
Yeah.
start.
Can we have an suspended explosion turn one?
Oh, that'd be just best turn one ever.
Is there a normal choice band explosion turn one, please?
That actually cooks. So you wanna bet on leads here? You wanna predict?
I can
Leads?
see a Cinderace lead as just momentum fast mon. Kind of Noivern can be as well, but I think Cinderace makes more sense. On
Yes.
the other side, probably Thunders.
I could say Thunderous to gain momentum, or just Avalok to get rid of the horrible typing.
Yeah, true. Could be. It could also be Screamtail. I could see.
Sorry,
Screamtail. I can see Screamtail as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. So there's a lot of things on Mason's side. It seems so bold. You can start Thread and just set up rocks as well. Even though Avalok gets stealth rocks as well. So
I'm curious if he leads right away with Bundle. No.
okay, so it's Cinderace, Thunderous, which were the two Pokemon that you referred.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so I guess our wall is free. Not sure about the Thunderous.
Could be Scarf.
Could be Scarf. There's a Mudsdale on the other side, so
It's risky though. It's a bit tricky. Yeah. If it has U-turn, I kinda wanna assume it's a choice set. Maybe just boots with U-turn instead of.
Can be boots, yeah. There's a lot of possibilities on the Thunderous. Cinderace, I guess it's pretty much boots.
Yeah.
Especially
If it's
because
a
there's a
choice,
lot of other potential.
if it's a choice banded Cinderace. Probably the only switch is probably Milotic. Avalok,
It's
depending on
the
the
only,
Terra.
yeah, not sure about Avalok. Because Avalok
I
can
think we're
flip.
gonna see. If it's Scarf Thunders, we're gonna see U-turn. I think we're gonna see a double U-turn.
I mean, Thunderous can go for Thunderbolt if it's Scarf, because if Cinderace is naturally faster,
Yeah,
not sure if HLs wants to just go into Mudsdale. Because going to Mudsdale is risking a Grass Knot as well. So
I could see
yeah,
it.
there's
Yeah,
the
it's
U-turn. Okay,
Scarf.
so it's Scarf's Thunderous.
I think we're gonna see a double U-turn. Can I make it 2 out of 2? That would
Yeah,
be nuts.
roughly play a Slick U-turn. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so there's
Oh,
the Melodic 224, doesn't say much. And you're gonna see probably a Electrode and a Terra. I don't think going bundle here is the play.
it's too early to go back.
Yeah.
It's to go Iron Bundle. But he's probably checking the damage to see if it's a Spadef version of Milotic, if it's
Yeah, that's
a
gonna be
more
important to know.
Shizdef. Because he knows this is his own Cinderace set, so
It goes
we go from
Electrode.
yeah, it's lefties.
It's leftovers Melody. So no Ice Berry, which is interesting. So Shells can play with the freeze right range now. Because he
Yeah.
knows it's not the Ice Berry. I guess Threads either is pretty safe. Unless it's Terra Ground. I can see Terra Ground being a thing over Terra Ice.
The thing is, if he's there, oh yeah, I can see
Just
that.
because
I
Terra
can see
Ground.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that
I
you
mean,
mention it,
if it's Terra Ground, I guess Thunderous is fine against it. But I'm not seeing threats taking much for Terra Ice. Electros is weak. It's kind of weak.
yeah,
So we'll see.
could be a screens Electrode as
Could
well.
be a Strange Electrode, yeah, that's something. Even though I think with such a bulky team, I think HLs needs the offense.
Yeah,
Or the offense, the momentum, all the momentum we can get to try to weak the Mason's team. Because it's really bulky.
Masun doesn't have webs, so probably I don't know if he's gonna be boots.
Yeah, we can probably the boots are on Cinderace because no way Cinderace is banded or
We
anything.
can have all 6 heavy duty boots. So
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll say Threads is a switch in here.
yeah, Threads, maybe Screamtail to play a little too safe, I guess.
Mhm.
But Threads to get up rocks, even fire off a knockoff. It gets knockoff, right?
Yeah, gets knockoff.
I'm
Yeah,
not too familiar with Threads.
it gets knockoff. Interested Galgi. It stuns. Stuns Electrode. So I don't know why he predicted.
Probably
Um,
Screamtail. Probably Screamtail.
yeah, probably.
Or a mirror. No, mirror cut doesn't. But Dragalge doesn't probably doesn't mind being taunted. Maybe.
No, not at all. Dragalgi clicks. I feel there's no
Oh,
switching to Dragalgi, so
there's a problem here. If it's a specs Dragalge, there's no.
doesn't even need to be expected. It's adaptability at this point. Because
Yeah,
if
but
it's Sentinel's team, just cooks one. I
yeah,
say it cooks one. Their ice. Their blast.
goes for them.
It's a
Okay.
crit that's big. That's big.
Oh,
Okay,
wait,
so
lives.
it's not specs. It's black sludge. Okay, so the crit is big.
The crit didn't do did nothing. It's Padef Dragalge.
It's but that
Or
yeah,
Electrode is just that weak.
both. So the Electrode is that weak, and Dragalge is has Spadaf bulk.
I'm checking real quick. How much did you do? 70% on a crit, right?
20% with a crit, yeah.
Yeah, it can be. It's just that bad. It's a low roll for no bulk.
Okay.
For just max HP. So
Makes sense.
yeah, the Electrode is oof.
Yeah. So now we can see another Terrablast. I guess it's free,
Yeah, for sure.
and Mason can try to wish the Dragalge if Screamtail has wish later in the game.
It should have.
I don't know
Sure.
against who, however. I guess he can try if Electros is around. He can try to wish against that.
It can wish against Neuron if it doesn't have taunt.
Well, I guess.
But nothing Dragalge doesn't come in on anything pretty safely anymore.
No, not at this point. Yeah, yeah.
So
Mason
the
has
so
to
the
try to
the
win
crit
it.
might have
Yeah,
mattered.
the crit was excellent for a shells for sure. So we'll see what it does.
Yeah, Terrablast is probably
Terrablast is
the,
free for a
the
shells, I think.
best. Yeah,
Yeah.
Threads takes damage, Thunder takes damage, Dragalge dies. Screamtail is probably the most
I would
unsurprised.
say Thrimtail is the freest
Unless he
thing here.
doesn't just don't doesn't want to keep Dragalge anymore because of the crit, which I can
Mhm.
see it. I can see it. But
For
then,
some reason, yeah.
but
Go
then
ahead.
if he sacks Dragalge, there's the whole toxic spikes possibility.
Yeah, that would be big for a shells as well because it's the with such a bulky team having toxic spikes. It's gonna be really helpful for a shells, especially with the bundle and the Cinderace in the back. That will be something.
We don't know if it has toxic spikes at all, but I think it would be a good bring against someone.
Mhm. Even though Mason has two rapid spinners and two really good ones, I think it's still be viable.
Yeah, for sure.
The thing here with Screamtail, if it's booster, I don't think Mason wants to just burn it out right now on turn 4.
It's probably too early.
Mm-hmm. So he might be
What
thinking,
kind of booster Screamtail would it be though?
yeah,
Like
I wouldn't even bring booster honestly, but if it's booster, maybe speed. Not, I don't see if it's booster speed, it's probably
just that
setup as well, but like I don't see that beating Overquill at this point, so it's tricky.
unless it's physical. It could
Unless
be
it's physical, it could be
bulk
physical, but like
bulk
bulk
up.
up. It's too early to beat Overquill even
Yeah,
with
yeah,
bulk up
yeah.
Screamtail. So we might get first blood here, or Mason just switches out. Which honestly for me would be the best play. Probably going to Screamtail.
Yeah, it's
Electrode is weak. It's really weak.
if it's the booster, so it's the probably the toughest choice. It's if it's booster. If not, then I don't see a reason not to go Screamtail.
Another thing Mason can do a bit more
Aggressive?
aggressive is doing, and a bit more risky, is going Milotic and then double into threats.
Honestly, for that play I would just go threats.
I don't know how much threats takes from Electrode. Probably not much. Okay,
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
the crit kind of forced this
that
decision.
tells me that, and I can be wrong, but that tells me Screamtail is probably booster. Because there's no reason to not go Screamtail unless you don't want to burn your booster right now, which is fair.
Unless he wants to save it for in case of specs bundle. I could also see that.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing
But
Freeze.
if it's specs Milotic,
Freeze right to with KOs Screamtail if it's specs. I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think it does.
Yeah,
I don't think
Screamtail
it
is
does.
really bulky.
I don't think it does. Let me check real
So I
quick.
guess there's a freest U-turn of okay, goes Rust. Guys, great play. That's a great play. That's honestly a great play.
Yeah, because it kills the electrode every time
Mhm.
as well.
I think a better mid ground would be Noivern here.
You were saying about freeze dry, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the screen
Yeah,
tail. Not
yeah,
even
freeze right.
hydro. Not even hydro pump to
Yeah,
kill. So
yeah. Screamtail is that bulky. Here, I guess Noivern will be a bit better just because it covers Grass Knot, the Grass Knot prediction. The Grass Knot was a great play by Amazon.
yeah,
So now I guess,
a little risk involved, but it paid off.
yeah, completely. He just balanced the game a lot. Mudzel is a huge thing in the middle of
And probably Matzel is the
Threads.
biggest check to threats. So
Threads is just so good now.
yeah,
If it's booster speed, Threads kind of goes in. Not gonna lie. Threat kind of goes in. So
Probably doesn't kill the overkill if it's intimidate, but the rest. Oh, and bundle.
I
Don't
guess
forget.
bundle, yeah.
Unless it has thunder, like
Imagine. Still,
thunder.
still beam, still beam.
Still
Imagine
beam.
still
I don't
beam.
think. I don't think still beam kills. Yeah.
I would say kills.
If
I would
it's
say kills.
it's a roll. It's a roll.
Okay.
It's a roll.
I guess the Shells could make a still save Mazel and go Noivern or Cinderace.
I would.
Or Overkill. Overkill is not terrible as well.
I don't think it wants damage. I would have just sacked the electrode probably. Eh, eh,
Yeah, with the Grass Knot, there's no point in sacking Electrode. Like, you have switching to Grass Knot.
yeah, but you kind of you
I
didn't.
will say, though, Scarf Thunderous goes in as well if Mazel is out.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So this
Thunderbolt is
play was kind of needed for
Mhm.
Scarf Thunder to pop off.
Which makes the HL's double more risky.
Yeah.
This double alone with Mazel, because he needs to save it. He already knows it's Scarf Thunderous.
Do you think he? Do you think both are gonna switch?
I think both are going to switch. Mason can switch as well.
I think we're gonna. I think we're gonna see a Milotic and a Cinderace here. This Muzzle
Yeah, I can
switches.
see. Melodic is free against every like he's free against Cinderace. If he has Ice Beam, he's free against Noivern as well.
And I guess Overquill if it's competitive.
Ooh, imagine.
Yeah, because it's gonna switch first. Thunder's is
Mhm.
gonna switch
Yeah,
first.
yeah, totally. Yeah. Actually, that kind of cooks as well.
Yeah.
So even though Echel's is on the
Adrenaline
lead
or
now,
Milotic, maybe.
no, it's leftovers on.
Oh, it's left.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So even
And
though HL is on the lead now, Mason is already making the plays uh, to come back.
yeah, for sure. What kind of set do you think the Overquill is gonna be? We talked about Screamtail. We talked about Threads. What about Overkill?
Overquill. Mm, I mean, I
I
assume it's
think
gonna
it's
have.
I said this before the stream started. I think it intended to be the Ogre Pond check.
Some more bulky and more bulky Overquill.
Yeah, more bulky spikes, Barbarage Overquill.
Which is good for threads, honestly. It's
Which is
really good
good
for
for Threads.
threads.
Yeah, it can have Surf. I think, right?
Yeah.
Mixed Overquill is a thing, right? I'm not cooking.
I mainly
with
see it
too
with.
much.
I
Yeah,
mainly see it with liquidation, but
yeah, 65 special attacks. So.
yeah. I mean, surf is fine for
Oh,
threads.
another crit.
That's okay, but that is nothing. That's pathetic, honestly. Like 54 on a Mozilla against, it's pathetic. It's that thing is so bulky. It's insane. It's actually pathetic.
Props
The
to,
earthquake. It's a great
prop,
play. It's a
yeah,
great play.
props to
Not wrong.
Achilles for
It's a great play. It's a great play, but it's pathetic. And it's forced to recover. Yeah, it's
Fair
leftovers.
enough.
It's not leftovers.
It's probably boots. Oh, Electro spits a bit of damage here.
So
How much did Mudzel do? 55?
54. Enter Screamtail against Rain Dance. What?
Thunder? Oh, Overquill. Overquill. It could be
okay. It's Swift Swim.
could be a Swift Swim Overquill. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense for sure.
And nice. Okay.
It's a rock Screamtail and no booster as well.
No booster. Yeah,
So probably leftovers.
it's a more standard. Yeah, more standard Screamtail.
We've seen it. We've seen this season throughout the season a few no attacking move Screamtails, just like Wish, Rocks, Thunderwave, and Chorus, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Just bundle. Ooh. Okay.
Is this Scarf bundle? Does my soon Want to find out if it's a scarf bundle? Because
I
if
don't
it's a
know.
scarf bundle, freeze dry is pretty free. It's really free.
Yeah, it's really free. Okay, it's not Scarf Bundle.
It's not
And
scarf
Switch.
bundle.
Okay,
Oh, that hurts.
that did a lot. Enter Screamtail again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Volt Switch and U-turn, which is interesting.
and makes sense because with once Mudzell is out, the electric moves are just incredibly free, so it makes sense.
Any stalling rain. Rain
Is
isn't doing
this
much.
Damprock? I guess we're gonna fight at the end of this turn for
Yeah.
Damprock Electrode, which would be a really good set. I guess HLs can pull the Overquill now.
But the thing is,
Okay, goes for Hurricane. Those rocks, okay.
it doesn't
With
break
leftovers.
the Avalog. It's Demproc. It is Demproc.
It's Damprock, okay.
So wait, if it's Demproc, it dies to rocks, so he has to default or court
Mhm.
change. Because the other dies to rocks. It's a nice type.
47 with an Hurricane that actually did some damage to Screamtail.
It's a Noivern, right?
Yeah,
Hurricane.
Not incredible.
47?
It's 47 with
This is
Hurricane.
it's choice specs Noivern.
Okay, yeah, I
Yeah,
thought
it's
so.
it's probably choice specs Noivern.
I mean, the switchings aren't incredible. Avalok just dies here with the Terra Fighting.
Yeah, they're fighting. Dreads
so-
doesn't want to take it as well.
Dreads and Thunderous both don't want to take a Hurricane.
But
So, I
but
guess,
Noivern guy dies to any offensive move here. So
yeah.
I wouldn't probably go for rocks. That I would just attack, honestly. But he probably predicted a switch, which is fair.
Probably has, I would say, core change on Cinderace because it's a really rock weak team. Like bundles, Cinderace, Electrode, Noivern. Because Noivern is gonna take rocks.
Yeah. If he
Electro
doesn't have
Noivern is gonna,
if he
yeah.
doesn't have quad change, it's gonna be rough. So I think we're gonna see either a switch to Quill, aggressive.
Okay, we're gonna see Thunderous. Okay, that did 50. That did a lot of damage.
Yeah, this is specs.
Yeah, this is specs. The thing is, does Screamtail have Wish? Because I think Wish will be, if you have Wish, you have to click it because you need Screamtail to stay healthy for the bundle.
Yeah,
Because if it's specs freeze dry, it's tricky.
I think we're at a point where specs bundle 3 KOs everything with freeze dry, so there's no switching.
Now there's the mind games because there's a Mudsdale,
Yeah,
but there's a Noivern. So mind games.
if he has a neutral move like Psychic or something like that, I think that would be the play. Because there's one move left on Thunders.
Honestly, I would click. I think the electric move is always free here because if for some reason HLs goes Mudsdale, you always go Avalok. So I will just click the electric move.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yes.
There's no reason not to. There's the electro. There's a sack. So no
So
more rain.
Probably, yeah.
I guess you can still take advantage of one turn with Coolfish, but there's the there's Coolfish, but there's the
And it's with him, so no intimidation.
imagine if this is special.
Overclock?
This is special Overquill.
With 65 special attack?
I don't care. It's better. Look at Surf Cooks.
Surf Cooks? Yeah.
Because you are gonna assume that the switchings are gonna be either Avalog or the threats.
What did Mason click?
A Volt switch.
Oh, he sacked the
Oh, it's Acto, he didn't switch.
yeah. So he could he has to attack, right? Overcool cannot set up, cannot take a risk. The risk to set up.
I mean, I will probably go Avalog, not gonna lie. And okay, it can be special, but it's not a great
It's
possibility, right?
it's
Because
not gonna
that's
it's not special. It ain't gonna be special. I feel it's
and
a
it's a last turn of range. So I guess you can go Evelug.
yeah, no reason not to. It's not. If it's life orb, there's a chance it with KOs. Oh, but the rain runs out, so no,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
chance. So yeah, no chance. Yeah.
Even though I really think special overcome makes more sense against these six. Considering what the shells has in the back, special overcome makes more sense than physical.
Maybe barrage and then surf. Maybe mix. But since it's
Or
a
mix,
flip,
or I can have an argument for mix. Yeah,
but since it's a, I would assume mixed if it was a defensive oracle. Since it's not, I think it has to be physical.
because there's no way he beats like Finrace goes in once Avalog is out.
Avalag is a big problem. I still think Avalag. The scream tail is really low, which is good for bundle. Thunderous is low as well. The
Thing
thing is,
is,
Achilles could have rocks, but then he has to spin. Masun has two spinners, so that's not the. He needs
Thunderous
Neuvanir again. He needs
Thunderous
Neuvanir.
kinda cooks one. Goes Melodic. Okay, Gongcha
Oh,
that's big. That's big as well. Yeah, that's big.
the miss hurts for
Yeah,
sure.
it really hurts. It goes gunshot. Oh,
Oh,
no crits. Oh my god. Okay. Okay,
this
it's
is a
life orb.
really critty. Well, a lot of crits.
Oof.
A lot of crits in this game. It's life orb, right? It's
It's
life
life
orb.
orb over Quill, yeah.
With the if he has rain dance on anything else, this overquill, it's gonna hurt. He has
Doesn't hurt.
Avalon. He has
Still
Avalon,
it
but
still doesn't beat Avalog. Avalog is incredibly bulky.
if he has swords and it might.
I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. He's at 96 HP. Like you just click Avalanche until it dies. Yeah, there's the Avalog. You have to switch.
Body
Into
press.
who?
Body
I
press
don't know.
is amazingly free.
Body press. Yeah, body press is so free. Honestly, I don't even, I'm not even sure if you can switch. I don't think you can. You just pray you get the poison.
Does overquill get anything to hit this?
The Terra
Like
fighting, no. That if it was Ice Rock, I guess liquidation. Without the Terra fighting, I don't think so. Can check real quick, but I don't think so.
I'm checking, but
Doesn't
yeah,
get psychic moves, doesn't get flying moves. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Probably a barber. No, it's gunshot. It's offensive, so yeah.
yeah. I guess you go gong shot and you pray
A
you get the
great
poison.
poison, maybe.
I mean can help.
Um, yeah, but Masun has Avalon in a
Goes
wreck.
muzzle, okay, so he's gonna sack the muzzle. So with this play, I wanna say Thunderous kinda wins. Honestly. I think Thunderous kinda wins. Um unless he is bluffing any kind of scarf. I don't think he has any way to beat Thunderous.
If it's a bluff on, but it's on bundle, right?
If
It
it's a
has,
bluff, it's on bundle. He has to be on bundle because
but
Hydra
he can't
is
go
not Scarf.
bundle.
This is Life Orb. Noivern, we check the specs. So
The
if
thing is,
there's a bluff,
he can't go. He can't. He has to go. Northern. Actually, Northern. Yeah, Northern clicks Hurricane here.
Noivern clicks Hurricane, but he has to hit it, and there's still a resistance in threats.
I don't think Threads takes.
And I think it takes too. Depending on the set, I think it takes.
Oh, depending on the set for sure. For sure. Oh, yeah.
Another wildcard will be booster speed threats. Can be a thing as well.
Yeah, Hurricane might 3KO. Oh,
Okay,
it's
it's not.
oh,
You need
and
to.
another
It's not
the,
because there's a miss.
the miss against the
So there's no point on switching.
yeah
As wish. My have protect.
protect.
No, it doesn't have protect. Okay, so
So it's
there's a
a sec. It's literally a sec,
is speed is
and
boost
it's
speed boost
booster.
speed. Okay, and
Okay,
that's kind of wins.
a less scarf bundle.
Unless bundle is one probably.
Oh, no boots.
It's specs. It's specs bundle. I wouldn't say it's specs bundle.
If it's scarf, it kind of wins, right? At this
Mm-hmm.
point,
But I think it's specs.
because there's no point in switching out threads. He has to find out.
He has to stay in. Yeah. So I will say it's either specs or never melt ice. And I think it's specs because I think it's more free.
Cinder is here. Yeah, Overquill it doesn't do anything else in this game. It's a sec, I think,
Pretty much, yeah. Loses to both Thunderous and Devilog.
and threats as well.
And
Without
Threat as well, yeah. Sure. The thing is, yeah, this is the last hope for
this
Shells
is the
because.
bait. This is the perfect bait because he switched out on Thunders knowing he was Scarf,
Mm-hmm.
and now probably Masoon is because I don't think it's Achilles who's thinking. I think it's Masoon debating what to do, but I don't think there is any alternative.
And if it's Scarf, it kind of has to lock into Hydro, right?
It locks into Hydro Pump.
Yeah.
That's the only play. The thing is, does Avala take one?
I don't think so.
If it's
It's good enough.
Scarf, it's not Specs. So
But it's
if
really lame. It's really lame Spadef, isn't it?
it has, but
40. It's 36. It's kind of lame.
but it's not if it's not a Scarf.
I mean,
If
I
it's
can.
not a Scarf, I think it can live.
Uh,
Depending on the spread. Depending
yeah,
on the
depending
spread.
on the spread. But we're assuming. Let's say it's choice scarf against Avalog. Let's say it's physically defensive
If it's
with,
physical defensive, dies. It dies.
but it's fighting. Yeah, if it's physically defensive, it has a 75% roll to just one shot. It does 95 minis and 96 at this point. If he has the death bulk,
Oh, he's not a fool. Yeah, though. Oh, if he doesn't have to death, yeah, it dies. It dies for sure.
but
Yeah,
we can because Muzdale crits with
this is
the
this is this is interesting because they're taking a lot on this term, which, of course, talking it on the outside, it's completely different, right?
Mhm.
But in our view, this is kind of a oh,
okay.
it's
Ooh, it's not.
it's not
So
smart.
yeah, so the
So Thunderous kind of wins,
Thunderous
right?
wins. Thunderous wins. Yeah.
The thing is, Cinderace takes one, but the bundle doesn't come in on the.
Yeah, but it doesn't break. Yeah, it doesn't break Avalok at this point, unless it's
Sucker Punch Cinderace?
Sucker Punch. But it doesn't break Avalok as well. It
But
doesn't. It just doesn't.
Sucker Punch and Core Change kind of win. If he has Sucker Punch for Thunders and then Core Change rocks away, keeping bundle. No, it's X bundle.
No,
Okay.
it sucks. I guess that will be a play, but I guess it doesn't have score change. But that will be the play. Yeah, sacking Overquill, going Cinderace, try to core change
But it's not the
the
case.
bundle.
So we know Cinderace isn't scarfed because of turn one.
Yeah, I
So
guess.
maybe Rain Dance Overquill? But then Avalog is there. The thing is, Avalog is there, alive and well against two physical attackers.
One thing will be, even though I don't think it's enough, but one thing will be maybe Pyro Burn into Avalog.
I don't think it's enough.
But I don't think it's enough, yeah. And looking at the Earthquake crit calc, if that Muzzle had no attack investment, that was a max roll crit into Avalog to max HP, max Fizdev. So we were assuming it's max Fizdev Avalog.
So it died to the fact that it set bundle. Probably means there was no core change. So it's really tough for Achilles to break the Avalok.
Mm-hmm.
But a really close game and really
Yeah,
hexy
really
game
close
as
game.
well. A lot of crits and misses for sure. But I
Yeah.
think Thunderous just wins at this point.
I don't think Thunderous wins because I think Overquill
Lives
or
one.
Cinderace. Yeah, but there's no way they beat Avalok. So
Yeah,
I guess.
but he's locked in. Oh, he's locked in Thunderbolt, not Voltage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he's locked in Voltage, I think he
There's
just.
Cinderace. It's both Cinderace.
If he has the core change, then I'm gonna be a bit mad. Gunshot.
No, Gunshot. He doesn't have it.
So yeah, now we have the question about the.
Now you pray it's you poison.
Imagine if this. I don't know
Imagine if
if it's Endeavor, but
he doesn't get
it is
he doesn't
no,
get the
it
poison.
isn't
So
Endeavor.
it's gonna be a 1-0.
There's no shot in the world where Overquill wins this, right?
No,
I
no,
don't.
there's
There,
there's no way unless it's you revealed like Hydro Cannon.
what happens if he Destiny bonds?
there's
With Destiny
there's
Bond, I think Avalok still wins.
It's tricky. I don't know who faints first, but that would be really niche on a sweeper set. So I think Avalok is being the monster that he was all season. To be honest, a
yeah,
really
great Terra Captain for sure. Yeah, really bulky.
really cheap as well.
Mm-hmm. I
So
mean,
maybe Swords Dance into crit.
I don't think that's enough. I honestly don't think that's enough.
Swords Dance into
Range
crit
sweeper,
might be an
it's not enough. It's okay. It's Swords
leftover.
Dance. It's recover. Yeah, it's not enough. It's not even close.
Crit what? Yeah, it
I
probably
guess Gunshot's a 2-hit KO. Gunshot is a 2-hit KO.
right now.
Yeah.
uh,
Body press kill though. So that's
It does not. It
it
does.
does. It
It
does kill.
does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Body
No,
press kill.
it's
Okay, so
terrifying.
GG's. But yeah, that
Avalok
was
is a
all out.
monster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Avalok is a
Avalok
monster.
is a monster for sure.
So that
And
was probably max HP, max Fizdef, as I was saying,
yeah,
or at least really close to that. Yeah, he was in range of. I was in range of body press.
yeah,
So yeah, we're gonna have.
I
Yeah,
forgot about the Terra fighting boost.
yeah, I had Terrifying boosts
If
body
it
press.
wasn't boosted, I think it might have lived because the overkill is
It
a
it
bit.
will live. If there was no boost, that it will live. It will do 49 max,
But
and it will
he
live.
Masun played really well
Yeah,
with the
for sure.
Avalok and the Thunders, the two
Yeah,
best ones of the match for sure.
both played really well. Really interesting styles from A-Shells as well. Um, with this rain dance stack, which could honestly put in the work if there was no Avalok, but I guess unfortunately for A-Shells there was Avalok. Yeah, I guess we have our first quarter finalist, right? It's top 8 now after this
Yes,
one.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So our first quarter finalist is Mason, which is the last season champion. So he's gonna try to take that title again. And yeah, great season to Shells as well. We are not gonna have a interview tonight. We'll see if we're gonna have one tomorrow. We'll have another match tomorrow. Which Boca do you wanna?
Yeah, tomorrow's match is gonna be at 4 p.m. GMT.
Mhm.
It's it's gonna be Ginazu and Joey,
Rise Joey?
I
Yeah.
feel.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
So it's a pretty cool matchup. I think Joey was the first seed in equity, and I think Ginazu was fifth in Valor. I think in Origin, yeah. So it's gonna be a pretty interesting game. Another item bundle. So
Another Iron Bundle. Yeah. These are the week bundle steals the streams.
I find it was Easter. So if it's instead of an Easter bunny, we have an Easter penguin. So Okay. So I think
So,
we can wrap it up.
yeah, I
Um,
guess that's all.
yeah, I think we're done for today. We'll see you guys tomorrow, and hope you have a good night.
Bye.